Boy, oh boy, it's about to be crazy out here.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go.
Winner go home is the mantra.
This NFC Wild Card game. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hit him, Zeke.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Hall escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He went over his head?
That's an interesting look
Wow.
there because as soon as he got
Get the
outside the
fuck.
pocket, I thought he was
Wow.
going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now it's Lockett. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And brought down, but
Flat out. Off the back. Up the middle. Boom. Ooh.
Give him 14 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down.
Nice job.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game.
Gonna get the turnover now. Let's get the turnover now, y'all. Let's go.
Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Match him up, baby.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his team.
Wow, really, y'all?
Touchdown.
Wow.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Taken in the end zone. Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still.
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will
That's
have
tough because that
able to get the 3rd down
that looked
conversion.
weird.
His first catch of this
Gave me a weird ass
game,
animation.
it's good for a first down.
It's crazy.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Hall. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It took him out of bounds. I didn't think he was going to do all that. Jeez. Getting bullshit.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it.
He dropped it. Come on.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
This don't look good. Steady punting.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught him.
Yeah, he about to tell us up today with that
when
one.
you're running the big-time races, means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
To throw it is Hall. On 1st down, screen play, Anderson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup.
Holding calls, man. Come on.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Cowboys nothing.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hall now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Good straight.
Cooper, 48 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good fucking pass.
For the TD grab.
Good pass.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with
Lose
the defender,
ribs.
we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So all within at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Able to hit his target low. Well, out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. From the gun, Mayfield. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he found it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Holy shit. Did he fumble that? They try to make me run back the other way. What type of gangster shit is that?
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Did he fumble that?
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
I didn't think so. That shit looked weird, bro. But he was standing up, though, wasn't he? Oh, come on, coach. Nah, that didn't look right.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Swift. This will be stopped about
that shit did not look right, bro.
8-yard gain,
man.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run.
That was some funny, some different bullshit there, man. I don't know what that was
People
about.
always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
That was some weird shit there, buddy.
The vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's Hall, looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hall. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Deshaun Hand. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun. Hall. And got his man complete. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Now Hall. Off play action. It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox as tight end, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get? Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Damn.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, Hall looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Damn.
A big play there as it
I didn't expect Amari Cooper to do that. I tried to throw it shorter. He threw it too damn far. Ooh.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And down he goes.
Hit triangle. I'm trying to hit it. Damn, he wouldn't throw the shit. Wow.
Over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Hall. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air.
Damn, man, come on, why he just can't throw it right, bro?
But a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do...
Get out of here. How was that pass in the...
Let's check in with our referee.
You fucking bitches. You fucking disloyal ass bitches. No, they did not call that flag. Come on, man.
These great receivers.
You see, yeah, Adams. Look at you, brother.
In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
They hold me, man. Knew some bullshit was gonna happen in this game. I knew it, man.
Excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale.
Yeah, the fucking penalty puts them down the field. That was not a pass interference. That's bullshit.
Kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff.
Literally.
Give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Slow-ass spin.
So we come upon halftime.
Do some bullshit.
NFC wild card matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at
Look like us.
NFC wild card bound.
Penalties, man. Why can let me get some of them penalties? That's right. I'm asking. Motherfuckers.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Mayfield on play action. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He's able to get this.
What the fuck, man? They wouldn't let me turn my man to tackle him.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Damn, bro. Am I the only one this bullshit happens to? Like, damn. This motherfucker just kept walking on. He didn't even block him. He just kept walking. Like, he didn't want to play, I guess.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack
Woo.
mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Why do fall?
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Man.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front.
Maybe it's
me.
me.
Be in the secondary. Yeah. But the strong safety position ended up making the
I got to learn how to create my animations.
We call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, a nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
third and short yardage. Mayfield. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed
And
off
fuck
all
y'all.
the passing lanes,
Fuck you, EA.
forcing the incompletion
Weak
to
asses.
bring up fourth
Weak
down.
ass EA's bullshit.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to the air on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
To number 40.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Hall. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Lions.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's got room. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff. And when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Tristan Hill.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions add on to their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Funky ass penalties and bullshit animation.
Kick this one away, and
Shit
off
terrible.
it goes. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and here we saw completion.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. To throw it is Hall. On 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
1st and goal.
Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
They'll try again with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back.
So he cut his whole slant off, moved him out the way, and picked the ball up.
That's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Wow.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup.
Yep, got my ass kicked. I gotta learn new animations. I don't know how you do that, but I gotta go learn animations.
On 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Running is Swift. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there.
That penalty, man. I don't know. That penalty was so motherfucking big. Like, damn.
It looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Really? You ready to clock down Adams? Really, bro? Wow. I feel you.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Hall now, off the play fake. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that takes us from second to third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Hall to throw on third down. And it's incomplete.
I finally get a pass interference, huh? Y'all, y'all some fucking hoes, man. I hate this damn game.
Sometimes a flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Yeah, that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They go to Elliott again, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hall, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the night, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second down now, it's Johnson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, Swift. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
tonight's final score.
And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it
Animations
is,
and penalties, man. Can't do nothing about it.
There's all that build up to the moment, but I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, that'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get